Imagine it's the year 2035. The student sitting in the fifth grade classroom today is entering the workforce. As a parent of a fifth grader myself, this is a little bit wild and nerve-wracking and also really important to think about. Here's the kicker. According to Dell Technologies and the Institute for the Future, 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't even been invented yet. We are literally living through the most significant shift in human history since the Industrial Revolution. But here is the good news. The core mission of education has always been to empower young minds, and it's never been more important than it is today. We aren't just teaching subjects, we are truly teaching human potential. We're moving from the information era to the augmentation era, or age. In this new age, your value isn't just what you know, because we have the world's knowledge literally in our pockets with AI and ChatGPT, but it's how you actually apply the knowledge to solve complex real-world problems. In this video, we're gonna dive into the 5 meta skills that will help students take what they learn in school and actually turn it into a superpower. These are the skills that will help them thrive alongside AI and not compete against it. If you want to help a student prepare for a career that doesn't even have a name yet, then go ahead and pay attention to this video. These are the top 5 job skills every K-12 student needs for the future. Skill 1. For decades, schools have done an incredible job teaching computer literacy, such as how to use Word and Excel and the internet. In the future, that literacy is evolving into AI fluency. This isn't about using AI to do all the work for you. It's about understanding how to essentially collaborate with large language models and generative AI to reach a higher level of quality. Let's think of AI as a brilliant but literal intern. If you give it a vague instruction, you pretty much will get a mediocre result. If you understand how to structure logic, provide context, and iterate on outputs, you become a force multiplier. One student with high AI fluency will be able to do the work of an entire research team or creative studio, which is pretty cool to think about. And why does this matter? Because AI is becoming the operating system of every industry. A doctor in 2035 won't just diagnose you, will use AI to cross-reference your DNA with millions of medical papers in seconds. An architect won't just draw up a building, they will prompt an AI to generate, let's say, thousands of energy-efficient designs and then select the best one. This is about taking the foundational logic learned in math and in science and applying into a new kind of conversation with technology. Encourage students to use AI as a Socratic tutor. Instead of asking for the answer, ask AI to explain a complex concept such as photosynthesis or the Roman Empire, something they're interested in, something relatable, like a Minecraft analogy that teaches students how to engineer prompts and then get the educational outcome that they need from that prompt. In the past, we valued deep specialization. You would choose a path and then you stayed on it. In the future, the most valuable skill set will be the ability to unlearn and then relearn quickly. This is known as your AQ. Because technology moves exponentially, a skill learned during freshman year of college might actually be automated by the time they graduate. Students need to become mental gymnasts. They need to be comfortable with things like change and confident in their ability to pivot. This begins with learning how to learn. Consider the evolution of the web. In 1990s, the developers needed to know raw HTML. In the early 2000s, Flash became essential. In 2010s, it shifted from frameworks like React and mobile-first design. And today, developers are using AI-assisted tools and low-code platforms. The professionals who succeeded weren't the ones who mastered just one language forever. They were the ones who learned the next skill fastest. The future belongs to the polymath, the person who can combine creativity with data science or history with biotechnology. Give students a task they've never done before, like editing a 30-second video or building a basic budget. Give them 60 seconds to figure it out by using only available resources. The goal isn't perfection, it's the speed of the learning curve. It's about building the confidence to say, I don't know how to do it yet, but I can figure it out. We are living in an era of information overload. We have all the world's information in our pockets, but we've never been more confused. With the rise of deepfakes, AI-generated misinformation, and algorithmic echo chambers, the ability to think critically is no longer just an academic exercise, it's actually a survival skill. Students must become information architects. In a world where AI can generate 1,000 facts in just a second, a human's job is to ask, is this true? Is this useful? And what is missing? Synthesis is the ability to take two unrelated ideas and mash them together to create something new. AI is great at retrieving data, but humans are great at connecting the dots. For example, take a concept from biology, like how a virus spreads, and applying it to social media, how a game goes viral or a video goes viral. That cross-pollination of ideas is where innovation happens. This is why a broad liberal arts education is so valuable. It gives you the dots to connect. Practice lateral reading. When you see a claim online, don't just read the article, open up 5 other tabs to see what different resources are saying about the same claim. Have students analyze a deep fake video and try to spot the glitches. Teach them to learn the incentive behind the information, such as who created this and why do they want me to believe it. Here is the golden rule of the future. If a task is repetitive and logical, a robot will do it. If a task is emotional, ethical, or relational, a human must do it. As AI takes over the hard skills like coding and accounting, soft skills become the hardest to replace. We're talking about high-level EQ, emotional intelligence, empathy, understanding the why behind a person's frustration, negotiation, finding common ground in a polarized world, storytelling, persuading people to care about a vision. Think about all of those and how AI can't replace that. Think about a nurse. An AI can monitor vitals and suggest a dosage more accurately than a human perhaps, but an AI cannot hold a patient's hand and explain what a diagnosis means for their family and their life. It cannot provide the comfort or the ethical nuance required in a crisis. The students who master the art of human connection will be the leaders, the managers, and the innovators. They will be the human interface, let's say, for the world run by machines. So, focus on collaborative projects. Put the screens away and engage in debate, theater, or team sports. Have students practice active listening, where they have to summarize another person's argument or viewpoint before they're allowed to respond to them. These are the arenas where EQ is built, and it's something schools are already great at facilitating. As we rely more on automated systems, from self-driving cars to AI-driven hiring, we need people who can see the big picture. This is the systems thinking. It's the ability to understand how different parts of a system influence one another. If you change one variable in a complex system, what happens to the rest? Along with this comes ethical oversight. Just because an AI can do something doesn't mean it should. We need students who can act as the moral compass of technology. Let's look at the real-world example of social media algorithms. These systems were designed with a simple goal in mind: keep people engaged. But the designers didn't use systems thinking. They didn't realize that the algorithm would eventually prioritize exaggeration and conflict over truth. A systems thinker in that room would have asked, if we optimize for engagement, what happens to the mental health of our users? What happens to the quality of public debate? This skill requires deep understanding of history, ethics, and social studies. It's about being the human in the loop, who ensures that technology serves humanity, not the other way around. Have students pick a system, like their school's cafeteria or a local park, and draw a map of all the people and resources involved. Then ask them, if we change one thing, who would be affected? Is that change fair to everyone? This builds the systems thinking muscle. In the future, the traditional resume will be replaced by a digital footprint. Every student needs to understand how to curate their digital identity. This isn't about being an influencer, it's about digital citizenship. In a global remote workforce, your proof of work is what people find when they search for you. Did you contribute to an open source project? Did you write a blog post about a science experiment? Did you lead a digital community? Students need to learn how to use the internet as a tool for creation, not just consumption. I know my own kids can work on that too. They need to understand that their digital reputation is an asset that they can build over time. Let's encourage our students to start a digital portfolio. This could be a simple website or a folder of their best work: essays, art, codes, or videos. Instead of just getting a grade and moving on, they're building a record of growth and their unique human value. The future isn't just something that happens to us, it's something we build together. Yes, the world is changing fast, but the tools we have to meet that change are more powerful than ever. By mastering AI fluency, adaptability, critical thinking, EQ, and systems thinking, K-12 students won't just survive the next decade, they will lead it. They will take incredible foundation they are building in school today and use it to solve the world's biggest challenges. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below and share this with a teacher or another parent or student. Let's get ready for the real world together. Stay curious, stay adaptable, and we'll see you in the future.